Making mainstream work. Three things that I can identify that I've learnt from Vana Blucher from Hobsonville Secondary School and how their practices are underpinned through student-centred pedagogy and inclusivity, and she also considers herself as a solutions-based problem-solving SENCO/DP. I feel her approach is from a genuine level. Three things that have stood out for me from the way the school practices is around co-teaching everything, introducing primary trained teachers to the school, and the amount of support through individual learning plans, hub coaches, and additional layers, which include teacher aides, SENCO/DP, Child's Whānau, Ministry of Ed, RTLB, ACC, etc. The way Vana Blucher talked and acknowledged teacher aides is as important as trained teachers, which I thought was awesome. Without teacher aides, individualised support would not be there. I am aware most schools adopt the same strategy around a teacher aide, not targeting one student, but the way they work with students is more from an organic perspective where the support is given when required. To me, that is just real, genuine practice. Co-teaching practices I found interesting where single cell classes are no longer used, and the inclusive perspectives around co-teaching from a variety of strengths and sets of skills. I'm not surprised the school is thriving as it enables all students and teachers to coexist in an environment where all people identified are learners at some level. Vana Blucher also talked about the inclusion of primary trained teachers. I have never been aware of this as a resource for college-age students. The benefits enable a partnership between the learner, secondary trained teacher and primary trained. Neurodivergent students will benefit while also feeling included at secondary level, as this is what the environment represents. Two things I am wondering about. I wonder about the integration between mainstream classrooms with OARS funded students or the special unit class and the learning support class. Are there opportunities for neurodivergent and mainstream to coexist inside the classroom? I know Vana Blucher talked about break times being at the same time, but there was no mention around class times. I feel this could benefit all involved. Are there also opportunities for learners or students to learn more about rangatahi who have additional needs and how they can best support each other? One thing I'm going to do differently in practice is I am a service coordinator for CCS Disability Action, and I am involved in IEPs in schools around the Midland region. This includes the Bay of Plenty and Lakes District. I'd like to offer some ideas from what I've learnt from Hobsonville College. This could include professional learning and development opportunities around a specific need, and to also verbalise how often Hobsonville Secondary School embrace new learning, which is weekly. Suggestion around co-teaching practices could also be an option, and to also include teacher aides in all training. I found this video to be really insightful and interesting, and it was also really practical. Thank you for sharing.